Labor Day weekend this year, we took a trip out to Bridgeport, Texas, and rode out at Twin Hills. We planned on going somewhere else like Barnwell Mountain or someplace like that, but by the time we called around, everything was filled up, and as hot as it's going to be, we didn't want to take a chance of not having power or a generator, which we brought with us to run the AC. So we ended up just going out to Bridgeport. We've ridden out here several times before, but thought it would be fun to go out and camp and kind of hang out. I will say it was really hot. This section right here that I just went up, that was, well, we made that trail. The ravine was there, but the trail wasn't there, so we kind of created that trail, and that of course required a lot of, you know, cutting brush and stuff like that. So I think I kind of ended up getting heat exhaustion or something. Man, I was just, I wasn't worth a crap the rest of the weekend after that. That log was fun though. This video is mostly just going to be a bunch of different clips that we made over the couple days that we were there. Just some of the different aspects. I do have some longer video of just the trails, but I'm not going to put it in this one. I want to try to keep this one under 5 minutes. This is actually the West Fork of the Trinity River, and you can cross this. It's kind of high right here, and the water was actually kind of rough. Actually higher and a little bit faster than it was the day before. As you can kind of see, it starts to wash the back of my tire out a little bit. My back tires start sliding over. Some of that may have been from slick ground, but I think some of it was just from the pressure of the water going by. But at least it was a good place to kind of cool off for as hot as it was. It was something like 96 degrees out there. I'd always heard, you know, like I said, I've been riding out of Bridgeport for probably about, I don't know, maybe about 2 years. And, you know, there's rocky stuff like this out there, and it does have some challenging stuff, but I never really thought of it as very, you know, as very hard compared to like Red River or Rocky Ridge or places like that. But on this trip, we kind of explored a little bit more after I kind of talked to a few people talking about how it compared to TKO and stuff like that. And we did find some harder stuff. I didn't ride it because it was, like I said, it was bloody hot out there. And it was everything for me just to be able to pretty much stay on the bike the whole trip. But it is a good place for beginner riders. We ran into some people that I know on Facebook, Adam and Brian, and their wives or girlfriends, and we rode with them for a while. And the two girls rode really well, but they could pretty much handle a lot of the stuff that was out there. And I always thought this was a good place for people to learn, though, because you have a lot of different things. For example, you saw that big log I jumped over. Then there's these little logs like this that you can find too. You know, I've been working with a girl, teaching her how to ride out at Red River, and you know, we try to go over some logs, and all we can find are these pretty good-sized logs. Nothing for her to really kind of practice on. But Bridgeport is good for that. A lot of this stuff. This is a lot of the trials. They do a lot of trials events out here, and trials practicing and so forth. You can see why. So a lot of cool stuff like this that you can kind of ride over, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of places to practice some skills and all that, practice your more trials type skills. It does have a lot of single track. I will say that there's a lot of single track out there that, you know, I'm not sure when the last time they had one. It's been probably a couple years before they had a TCCRA race out here. And some of the courses are marked, but pretty much has a little bit of everything for everybody. You know, rocky stuff, fast and flowy stuff. Pretty fun place to ride. So if you're gonna head out there, it's not very crowded. You know, it's a lot less crowded than the other places around town. So definitely, if you want to find something like that, this is a good place to go. Bridgeport, Texas, and it's called Twin Hills. You have to find the Twin Hills store to get there, but pretty good place to ride.